Ram, Kamesh, I have to ask both of you this, that we've heard of all kinds of cricket in this country, but for the first time we are hearing about Meta Cricket League, in Metaverse Cricket League. Tell us about this and tell us about the first NFT cricket uh, platform that you're launching in the world.
Sure. So GuardianLink, as you know, is an NFT ecosystem company. We work with brands and artists to launch NFTs. We brought Amitabh Bachchan's NFT to the market to India. And then we worked with Stanley and Stanley's estate, and we launched their NFTs and a couple of other brands like Viacom and all that. So, we wanted to launch our own IP. We wanted to bring in play to earn to India. That's how Meta Cricket League happened. And we wanted to launch in our own marketplace, which is called Jumped Out Trade. And that's what it's about. So we're launching a Meta Cricket League game, which has NFTs in it. So you could use those NFTs and form teams with that, and then use them as a team and play through the game and win tournaments and earn money, and then level up your NFT and then sell the NFT and make more money. So it's more of a play to earn game, as similar to the Axie Infinity and all that. So that's what it is. So that's why it's called Meta Cricket League. And there's a lot of stuff that is happening in the roadmap, where this will become a full-fledged metaverse, where you'll be able to form your own stadium, run your own tournaments, and do a lot of stuff, right, which we will talk about. And that's why it's called the Meta Cricket League, for the anonymous way of saying it, right? So that's the whole story behind it.
That brings me to the question that P2E is a big phenomenon in the world, and it is only going to grow. We've seen how Philippines as an economy, the youth there have earned because of the games. I want to get your sense on the P2E and where we are when it comes to India.
P2E is quite new to India, I would say. So it is even very new. So after we launched Amitabh Bachchan, so where we done $1 million sale for Amitabh Bachchan NFT. After that, the NFT adaptation is really became huge in India. So everyone in Bollywood, every company is trying to understand about, how it is possible to sell the photo for 7 crores, right? That is the questions that everyone asks us. So yeah, there is a property, provenance, and the kind of association for NFTs. So we sold it for close to $1 million. And then after that, the market is, the NFT market is really created in India. So a lot of brands also talking to us. They want to do something on this NFT space and everything. So then play to gain is even new, right? People are, people generally, India is for casual gamers. So India is having, close to 3-4 billion market cap for gaming right now. So in 2025, it will be like around 5 billion as per the report from KPMG and everything. So casual gaming is, India is full of casual gaming and mobile gaming. There is no any kind of rewards to the actual player. That is the space right now we are. So NFT gaming, I would say one of the trend setter is Axie Infinity, where created the game, as you told about the Philippines and everyone, right? So where Philippines and Vietnamese are really adapted this play to earn game very well. So the people are earning just playing the game every day. So if you say NFTs are more like, if you ask about crypto in 2013 or 14, so those kind of stage right now for NFTs in India. It's a very initial stage. So people are getting into the adoption now. We feel like, getting cricket into play to earn is a good option. So India can easily adapt, because cricket is a natural, pull factor in India. So we thought, okay, play to earn with cricket will really get a quick adaptation in India. So we're launching a play to earn game, cricket game in India. So that is the idea.
To both of you, what I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that GuardianLink was the first player in the country which made NFTs, right? Like the celebrity brand NFT known and created the adoption. And now you're doing this, I'm sure, for the P2E game with the Meta Cricket League that you're launching. Just want to get a sense, and this is for the ecosystem, from a country standpoint, opportunities and platforms like yours, how are they creating the earnings, because one of the discussions we were having is that the blockchain and crypto, the potential to earn and learn through this platform is humongous. And that's why my question was coming on P2E, that it created opportunities in different geographies. Do you see that doing it for India? And for that to happen, what are some of the things that we need to do?
There are two aspects over here, right? There is NFT and then there is play to earn, right? NFTs itself, when we brought to India, it is very new. With Amitabh Bachchan's launch, we were able to bring a bang, right? So with that,
how did you get Amitabh Bachchan? I have to ask.
So we partnered with Beyond Life Club. So, and through them, through our connections as well, we are able to bring in Amitabh Bachchan, and it's an interesting, story itself. We need to have a separate session for that.
Yes.
So when we launched that, people understood that they could buy an NFT for like $10, and then it can be retraded up to $100 to $150 in the secondary trade. If people understood that that NFTs can go up in value, and you'll be able to retrade that. There are NFTs that are currently that we launched, which was launched around $10,000. There are bids for it for about $50,000, $60,000, where people are looking to buy that on the secondary, right? So people understood that NFTs can go up in 4x to 5x in value. It's very similarly for play to earn. We've seen, a humongous trend in countries like Philippines and Vietnam, as Kamesh was saying. Last year alone, I believe there was about $2 billion worth of trade volume that happened on play to earn NFTs.
Yeah.
We want to bring that market to India because India has that gig economy, right? You have youngsters, Gen Y and Gen Z community who are connected to the internet, who have been grown up seeing the digital world, right? And they're so used to that. So for them, they have this, 30 minutes to 1 hour that they can spend in a day, and they can grind through the game, and they can use their NFTs. And as they play the game, they're going to earn money through that, right? So we have tournaments where they participate in those tournaments, and based on the pot of the tournament, as you win through the game, you would earn money. And as you win through the game, your NFTs will level up. So your NFTs will have a value. So you'll be able to sell it to someone else, and you'll be able to buy new games, right? New NFTs, right? So basically the NFT that you hold is leveled up, and you're able to sell it at a price that is then better price than you bought for. And then you're going to buy another one, and you're going to level that up, and then keep on selling that one as well. So it goes on a cycle where as you play the game, you're going to buy NFTs, use them, sell them, and make money. So that's the cycle, any play to earn game comes in. And what is very important is to bring in sustainability to the game, right? It has to be a self-sustained game. That's what we're working on. We are dropping the NFTs on 22nd, and the game will be launched on a month after that, around May. And it's all about making sure the NFTs are sustained within the game, and it has a continuous value appreciation. So that's what we're working for, and India is a great market for that.
Yeah. Ram, Kamesh, I have to now ask you about, let's jump into the Meta Cricket League, and how is, tell us everything about it. And especially what I want to know, that do you have to be a player? Do you have to be someone who is into this e-gaming, or anyone can participate in this?
You need NFT to participate to the game. So that is what we are launching on Jump.trade on 22nd April. So where people can buy this super loot. Super loot means it have a metaverse players, so NFTs. They have to buy these NFTs and play the game. They can level up the NFTs from level 1 to level 2, level 2 to level 3. So they can level up by playing the game. So they can retrade these NFTs, as well as they can earn rewards also. So this is the cycle that we were planned. It's a more like a community driven cricket game. So where people now get in, and then they progress with the NFTs, and then they apply. If you take technically, last year, if you say 50 billion worth of in-game assets were bought by the various gamers. If you ask me that, for example, if they upgrade the game or they remove the game, there is no use. They can't take out the asset, right? That is a present gaming ecosystem right now. And also most of this revenue, it is going to not by the actual gamers, as well as the game development company also. The most of the money is actually making by the player, or like Play Store, they take 50% of the revenue, and then the publisher will take 50% of the revenue. Actual gamer is not really making around the, in this entire ecosystem right now. So by getting NFT into the picture, imagine like 50 billion worth of gaming asset. Imagine if everything is in NFT. People can always retrade it, I'm done with the game. So I can take this NFTs out and I can retrade it. Like always say, someone they can rent it also. Now we're getting a new option of renting also, where people can buy the NFT. Let's say if you take example, like Shradha, you will not have time to play the game, right? For example, you buy the NFTs from us. What you will do, like you can rent it out, right? As other gamers will try to take a rental from you, your NFTs, and then they play the game, they make the money, you get the profit share. So that is the way it's structured. So it's creating a lot of opportunity instead of just having this asset inside the game, not able to move it and then keeping inside the game. Instead of that, like NFTs really eye opener for the gaming industry. So where assets can be traded, it can be rent. You can rent the assets, you can stake the assets. So there is much more potential around the space, especially this Meta Cricket League where everything is NFT. Bats are NFT, players are NFT. Stadium is NFTs. You can own the stadium. So we encouraging other gaming companies to build the stadium also, right? They can build their own stadium inside the game, so they can train the pitch. So all this kind of new features are getting into this Web3 cricket game is something we are launching. It's quite interesting. So it's a community owned game. So it's not like by not like other traditional game. It's a community owned game. Every part of a game aspects are every assets of the game is everything is NFT.
You're bringing out the beauty and championing the cause of Web3, right? Like this clearly demonstrates, because if we see cricket, and I don't want to get into any something which is, anything non-political, but cricket has always been the hegemony of, and especially with IPL, right? There is so much of money going, I would say still not properly distributed. And with NFT, not only it gets properly distributed, but most importantly, it gets rid of all the intermediary cuts that we see. Yeah.
Publishers and apps, play stores, right? They make the most of the money, not the actual gamers or gaming company. So we have to make sure that the gaming company is also making money by launching NFTs in a marketplace, which is Jump.Trade. Jump.Trade is starting up with the cricket game. So we are encouraging other gamers to work with us. And then we launch their gaming as a Web3, convert their casual game to Web3 game, and then launch their assets into our marketplace, so they can make money. People, the end user gamer also will make money by upgrading the NFTs, by retrading the NFTs, renting the NFTs. So it is going to be win-win for everyone.
Tell me about Jump.Trade. Can you explain? Is it a gaming platform?
Jump.Trade is a NFT marketplace.
Marketplace, sorry, not platform. Yeah.
So where people can, every gamer can, they can publish their assets in the marketplace, how they publish in Play Store. So people can buy the assets, play the game, get the rewards. They can, after they're done with the game, so they can always retrade the assets also. They don't want to just hold and stick to it. So they can play, they earn, and then they can retrade, rent. All the functionalities are available in the marketplace. So yeah, it is not only gaming. So we are signing up with the interesting brands and celebrities and everyone also into this. So we thought like only gaming marketplace, exclusively keeping gaming alone will not get more traffic, because market is new. Like it is like if you only sell ebook, we can't grow the e-commerce business. So we thought like we'll try to get other categories also. So the reason we're starting up with the gaming, so we have a list of pipeline of games. We have 6 to 7 games in the pipelines. We thought like cricket is a season right now, so we thought last time.
I have to say this, if we have to take the phase from the Web 2 world, then you are a horizontal NFT marketplace. And there'll be different categories and different things on the marketplace where NFTs could be leveraged. And then you started with Amitabh Bachchan, and now you're going to cricket. So you're picking up the right things. Tell me, Ram, and tell me, Kamesh, tell me about GuardianLink, about your startup, how and with what vision have you started this, and what are some of the things that we can expect from you?
So to give you a background, right? Yeah. So we started as a blockchain R&D firm, right? So we've been very core in terms of Web3, right? We started back in like 2017, and when Bitcoin was just known across the globe, and crypto was something which is very alien to people. That's when we started, and we've been experts in terms of understanding how the Web3 works, right before it became a trend. And around 2021 is when we got into NFTs. NFTs is the most relatable thing that can come out of the block, right? Anything can be an NFT. That's what people usually say, right? So wherever you can bring in ownership, wherever you can bring in, provenance to a particular digital asset, you can have an NFT there. So a lot of use cases to it. It's like the internet era back in 99. Like, you could do so much with internet, but people started with just having a website with information, and then e-commerce came in, and then food delivery, and then edtech came in. A lot of stuff is happening right now, right? Now we are talking through an internet service.
Yeah.
So that's how NFT is right now. It's in its very nascent stages, and we want to make sure that we are a biggest player here from India. And we want to tap into as much as demographics as possible as well. So we've started with Bollywood, we've started with having celebrities launch NFTs, and then we got into brands, and then gaming is an important aspect of NFTs, and we brought in as well. So we're launching about 40 plus brands in the next 12 months, various NFTs for them. And these are brands which are $1 billion valued and Fortune 500 brands, right? So, and along with them, we would have gaming as an important aspect, because the NFTs can't just be retraded for a very long time. It needs to have a sustainable model for it to be used somewhere, right? So we bring in the gaming as the biggest utility for these NFTs, where you could use these brand NFTs. It will be part of these games, and you'll be able to retrade them. You'll be able to buy them, and then uses a power up of this on the game, stuff like that, right? So it's after a point of time, the NFTs that we launch for the brands and the game will marry, and then it'll be a long-term sustenance between the NFTs that we power. So that's pretty much the idea, right? And then post that, there will be various other interesting concepts that we'll bring into NFTs. Metaverse adoption is something that we're working on. So we are launching a metaverse event for the next drop with an important celebrity. So a lot of interesting stuff we'll be doing. So yeah, so that's what Guardian is.
Before I let you go, I would request both of you, if you could pitch to everyone listening to you about the game that you're launching and why everyone has to come and enjoy and play and participate in this on April 22nd.
So Meta Cricket League, which we're launching through a marketplace, Jump.trade, is our entry into play to earn, right? It's the first play to earn game that we're launching in India, and it has huge potential for the gig economy that India has, right? And any NFT that we launch is always in a price bracket between 1,000 to 2,000 rupees. And then it has a potential to go up in 5x to 10x in value because of the utility that we've taken. And there is no other better utility than gaming. And India loves gaming. And we believe this will be one of the most interesting games that's going to be part of the overall NFT economy. So that's the reason that you would want to go ahead and buy this one. We've already started pre-bookings for NFTs, and we've had great reception. And they're dropping on 22nd April. So it'll be one of the biggest drops that we've ever done.